What is today the second largest social media platform with over 2.7 billion active monthly users has a truly fascinating origin story. YouTube has come a very long way from its humble beginnings in 2005. From an early pivot to commercial partnerships, a crucial funding, the Google acquisition, and some genius business acumen, there's really a lot that's contributed to YouTube's staggering success. We're going to take a look at all that, and I'm also going to tell you exactly why you need to get on board the YouTube train right now. So make sure you stick around till the end. Now I'm going to break it all down into 4 parts. We'll start with the romantic and fascinating beginnings and quick pivot of the platform. We'll then look at YouTube's exceptional growth in the early days, the ever-expanding reach that it has today, and finally, I'm going to tell you why I think you need to get on board right now. Okay, so how did it all begin? Believe it or not, YouTube was originally started as a video dating site where users were supposed to upload videos talking about themselves and what they were looking for in a partner. Back in 2005, as 3 guys on Valentine's Day that had nothing to do, Chad Hurley, Chen, and Jawed Karim decided to officially launch the site. Their tagline was "Tune in, hook up," and they even put up ads on Craigslist offering to pay women up to $20 to share videos of what they were looking for in a partner. But with 0 responses within the first 5 days, the trio weren't exactly off to a flying start. Now, I'm not saying the name YouTube and the $20 offer were shady in the least, but you see how it probably didn't make the best first impression. Now, legend has it that it's Kareem's inability to easily obtain a video of Janet Jackson's wardrobe malfunction from the 2004 Super Bowl. Yeah, that, and the unsurprising lack of early traction is what pushed the founders to open up the platform to absolutely any kind of videos. This pivot, which started with Kareem's video "Me at the Zoo," led to one of the greatest success stories of our times. And I'm sure you're curious to see this first ever YouTube video, so here it is.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. And cool thing about these guys is that they have really long fronts.
The early days then saw some exceptional growth. The 3 founders, being well connected from their time at PayPal, were quickly able to raise $3.5 million from Sequoia Capital via Rulav Botha, who was also part of the famous PayPal mafia. And from there on, there was no stopping growth. In October of 2005, Nike's global Boots ad featuring Ronaldinho reached 1 million views, being the first ever video to do so, and by December 2005, YouTube was already doing 8 million views a day. A user then uploaded NBC's SNL digital short Lazy Sunday to YouTube in early 2006, which again went viral and required them to delist it due to copyright violations. However, seeing the potential, YouTube and NBC signed a deal in June of 2006 to promote NBC's programming, and here's where things really took off. Susan Wojcicki, Google's 16th employee, saw a clip on YouTube of 2 boys in China lip-syncing to the Backstreet Boys and realized user-generated video would be huge. She soon convinced Google to acquire YouTube for $1.65 billion in October of 2006. May 2007 came around and Charlie Bit My Finger became the first ever amateur viral video, which really set the stage for a platform where literally anyone could go viral. YouTube then entered a slew of commercial partnerships, including with CNN to host the primary debates, now also becoming a political player. Fast forward to 2009 and YouTube was already doing 1 billion views a day with 20 hours of new video uploaded every single minute. And with a solid foundation set, the last 15 years has seen unprecedented growth across the board, so let's take a peek at YouTube's ever-expanding reach. Today, YouTube primarily makes its money through YouTube AdSense, which is no doubt the biggest cash cow, but there are several other revenue streams that we can't ignore. There's YouTube subscriptions to YouTube Premium and YouTube Music, both growing contributors which have already surpassed 100 million subscribers in 2024. There's YouTube TV, the rising underdog on track to become the largest pay TV distributor by 2026 with over 8 million subscribers already. And then there's other revenue streams in which YouTube takes a flat 30% commission, like channel memberships, super chats, super thanks, and merchandise shelf. Oh, and we definitely can't forget YouTube originals, partnerships, and licensing fees, all growing year on year. And speaking of growth, here's why I think you need to get on board right now. Okay, I think everyone needs to be a content creator in one form or the other. With AI automating every job it can get its hands on, there's really only one thing that will grant you immunity, and that's your personal brand, which is incredibly hard to replicate. And here's the reason YouTube is the present and I believe the future for quite a while to come. YouTube already has over 2.7 billion active users, which is over 30% of the world's population. They're always quick to copy what's working and stay ahead of the curve, and YouTube Shorts is a great example of this, which is obviously directly copied from rival platforms but executed brilliantly and is exploding in popularity. It's also the second biggest search engine in the world, trailing only behind Google, but probably not for too long. As I'm sure you've realized, people are increasingly getting accustomed to video rather than text-based search results. Video also isn't going anywhere, and YouTube itself is projected to grow by another 45% just by 2028. And the potential for creators, not just monetary, is literally limitless. And once you're past the initial hurdle of figuring out what type of content and understanding the basics of editing, it's a blast. Isn't it amazing that what started off as a sketchy dating site has now completely revolutionized content creation and changed the lives of millions of people around the world? If you're starting a YouTube channel soon or already have one, make sure to drop it in the comments. I would love to check it out. And if not, I'm curious, what's stopping you? Thanks for watching, guys, and I really hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one.